There's a sentence that you may have been hearing a lot lately. I'm busy. At first, it sounds normal, reasonable. Everyone has responsibilities. But over time, that sentence starts to feel different. It's no longer just an excuse. It feels like distance. You send a message. It takes a long time to get a reply. You call. They don't pick up. And when they finally respond, it's short. Sorry, I'm busy. You try to understand. You tell yourself, it's okay, they probably just have a lot going on. But when it keeps happening, day after day, week after week, you start to feel something. Not anger, but something like being slowly left behind. And maybe, without realizing it, a question begins to form in your mind. Are they really busy, or are they slowly pulling away? It's not an easy question, because as a parent, you want to believe everything is fine. But at the same time, you can feel that something has changed. So, let's take a closer look. Are they really busy? The answer is maybe. They have work, they have responsibilities, they have their own life. But here's the important part. People who truly want to stay connected will find the time, even if it's just a little. So if someone is always busy, maybe it's not just about time. It might be about priorities. And even deeper than that, it's about comfort. Because we all make time for things that feel comfortable. So ask yourself honestly, is your child truly too busy? Or do they have time but choose not to use it to talk to you? This is not about blaming. It's about understanding. Because if we don't understand the real reason, we can't change it. Many parents immediately think this generation is just different. They're too focused on their own life. Their friends matter more now. And maybe there's some truth to that. But that's not the full picture. Most of the time, it's something much simpler. Your child is not pulling away because they don't love you. They're pulling away because something in the interaction feels uncomfortable. Let's look at a common situation. Your child finally has time. They start talking, maybe about work, about stress, or something that's been on their mind. And without realizing it, you respond immediately. That's why you shouldn't do that. You should handle it like this. Try this instead. Your intention is good. You want to help. But from their side, they weren't finished speaking and they're already being corrected. They weren't fully heard and they're already being guided. And if this keeps happening, they begin to learn something. If I talk here, I'll be advised. So what do? They stay quiet. Not because they don't care, but because they're tired. Tired of not feeling truly heard. There's another situation. You ask, why don't you call me anymore? They answer, I'm busy. And you respond, you're always busy. You never have time for me. You're being honest, but what they feel is pressure. And pressure doesn't bring people closer. It makes them avoid. Now, here's the most important part. I'm busy is often not about time. It's about comfort. If someone feels comfortable, they will make time. If they don't, they will always have a reason. This doesn't mean your child is a bad person. It simply means they're human. So the real question is, what makes them feel uncomfortable? And here's the answer that often goes unnoticed. The way we respond, the way we listen, the way we speak. Small things repeated over time. Now imagine this. Your child starts talking. This time, you don't jump in with advice. You simply say, that sounds exhausting. Do you want to tell me more? And then you pause. You give them space. No judgment, no interruption. At first, they may still keep it short, but over time, they will start to open up because they feel safe. And safety is the foundation of connection. Not how often you talk, not how long you spend, but the feeling, I can be myself here. Now, shift your language. Instead of, you should do this, try, what do you think would work best? Instead of, that's wrong, try, I'd like to understand your perspective. It's a small change, but it creates a big difference. Because now you're not controlling, you're supporting. And one more important thing, stop always saying yes. because sometimes being too available makes you less valued. It's okay to be honest. I'm a bit tired today. I need some time for myself. This is not selfish. It's healthy, because a healthy relationship needs balance. Now you might wonder, if I change, will they change too? The answer is, not immediately. They might still be busy. They might act the same at first. But if you stay consistent, something will shift, slowly. Their responses become warmer, conversations become longer, and most importantly, they start coming back. Not because you force them, but because they feel, I'm comfortable here. And that feeling is powerful. So if today you keep hearing, I'm busy, don't jump to conclusions. Instead, ask yourself, have I created a space where they feel comfortable? Because in the end, this is not about time. It's about the relationship. And relationships can always be rebuilt, slowly, through the way you listen, the way you respond, and the way you show up. Because from there, your child will begin to return, not because they're no longer busy, but because they choose you.